Most people think they understand motivation. They think motivation comes first. They think successful people wake up excited, full of energy. And because they don't feel that way, they assume something is wrong with them. So they wait. They wait until they feel motivated. Tomorrow, next week, next month. And somehow, that magical feeling never arrives. Here's the truth nobody talks about. Motivation isn't what creates action. Action creates motivation. And that one misunderstanding has kept millions of people stuck for years. Because if you're waiting to feel ready before you begin, you might be waiting forever. Think about the last time you didn't feel like doing something. Studying, working out, cleaning your room, starting that project. Your brain told you that. Sounds reasonable, right? Except there's one problem. Your brain doesn't want progress, it wants comfort. From an evolutionary perspective, conserving energy helped humans survive. Why spend effort when you don't have to? That's why your brain naturally prefers the couch over the gym. Scrolling over studying, watching over working, and because comfort feels good in the moment, your brain mistakes comfort for happiness. But comfort and happiness are not the same thing. Comfort gives temporary relief. Progress gives lasting satisfaction. And if you always follow comfort, you'll slowly build a life you don't actually enjoy. People often imagine successful individuals as endlessly disciplined robots, but that's not reality. Most successful people don't feel motivated every day, they simply stop negotiating with their emotions.
They understand something powerful. Feelings are unreliable. Some days you'll feel energetic. Some days you'll feel lazy. Some days you'll doubt yourself. Your progress becomes random. Imagine a pilot flying a plane based on his mood. That sounds ridiculous. Or a doctor performing surgery only when inspired. Yet many people run their entire lives that way.
Successful people aren't special. They just learn to make commitments stronger than emotions. Because emotions change, principles don't. And that's why consistency beats motivation every single time.
Here's something fascinating psychologists have discovered. Action often comes before motivation. Think about exercise. Before you start, you feel tired. You don't want to go. But once you begin, something strange happens. Your energy increases. Your mood improves.
Why? Because motion creates momentum. Your brain rewards progress. Every small action sends a message. I'm the kind of person who follows through. Most people believe motivation, action, results. But reality works differently.
The motivation you are waiting for is often hiding behind the work you're avoiding. And that's why starting is usually the hardest part. Not continuing, starting. So how do you stop waiting? Use the 2-minute rule. Instead of telling yourself, I'm going to study for 3 hours, say, I'm going to study for 2 minutes. Instead of, I'm going to exercise for an hour, say, I'm just putting on my shoes. That's it. Because your brain resists huge commitments. But tiny actions feel harmless. And once you begin, time takes over. Reading 1 page often becomes 10. Writing 1 sentence becomes a paragraph. Walking for 2 minutes becomes 20. The goal isn't to finish. The goal is to start. Because starting destroys resistance. And resistance is usually the real enemy, not laziness. Here's the goal changes everything. Stop asking, how do I stay motivated? Start asking, what would the kind of person I want to become do right now? Not tomorrow, not next week, right now.
Here's what every action is a vote. A vote for who you're becoming. Skip the workout? That's a vote. Study for 10 minutes? That's a vote. Read 1 page? That's a vote. Because
nobody becomes successful overnight. They become successful 1 vote at a time. So here's the biggest lie about motivation. You've been told that motivation creates action. But the truth is exactly the opposite. Action creates motivation. Stop waiting to feel ready. Stop waiting for inspiration. Stop waiting for tomorrow. Because the life you want isn't built by motivation. It's built by the small things you do when motivation is nowhere to be found. And ironically, once you start moving, motivation usually catches up.
The life you want is built by action, not waiting. Start today, 1 small step. That's the truth about motivation. Now go take yours.